Hey everybody, let's talk foam rolling today. Typically when people see a foam roller, the only way they think of using it is to use it like a meat tenderizer and roll over a sore area until it becomes numb so they don't feel it anymore. Now that's one way of using it. Is it the best way to use it? I mean, you gotta figure out what works best for yourself. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of doing that over and over again. So if you are doing that over and over again and tenderizing the muscle, especially if something is actually injured, you're inflaming the muscle more, you can cause more damage, more blood flow there, and you have to be careful about prolonging whatever injury it is. If it's just tightness that you're having, typically you can get away with it, and that's why most people do it. But today what I want to touch on is 3 different methods you can be using this foam roller for, so you're not just tenderizing your muscles every time you use one. So the first technique is literally just pinning the sore area. So if you're rolling and you find that sore spot on your quad, what you want to do is you want to hold that position and you're going to lengthen the muscle. So for my quad, basically what's lengthening it is when I bring my heel to my bum. What's shortening the muscle and allowing slack in there is when you extend the leg back. What that does is it allows the different interfaces of the muscles to slide over each other. If you've ever heard of the modality active release therapy, essentially this is what you're doing, a very similar form of that. So locate the sore spot, pin it with the foam roller, and then lengthen and shorten the muscle in order to get some movement underneath that pressure. The second way you can utilize foam rolling is something for recovery, and you can use it for lymphatic drainage. So the lymph nodes and the lymphatic system drain back towards your heart. So when you're rolling, you want to push the inflammation up towards your heart. So always remember, it's going to go towards your heart. So you're not rolling back and forth. If you're on the ground with this, you want to put the pressure of your body weight or your leg onto it and then roll up, come off of it, and then do it again. So what that would look like, rolling the quad up, coming off, coming back up, rolling off, and back up. Now the final way you can utilize foam rolling is for posture, and what I'm going to do is just link to another video that I have. This is one of my favorite ways to utilize a foam roller because I'm hunched over people all day long. What I find is my mid-back is really tight and sore, so throughout the day, throughout my shifts, I'm typically jumping on the foam roller quickly to get some active extension. It really helps with my posture, and I hope it helps with yours as well. Take care.